Many people think that the early parts of the Bible, especially Genesis and the really ancient parts of Genesis dealing with creation and the Garden of Eden, they're just storytelling. It's kind of implied and taught that way to the world around us. It's just a book of ancient stories to try to explain things like Indian legends or ancient Hindu legends or so on. And yet, if that's true, why would the same remembrances, the same stories, which aren't stories, they're actually accounts of history, show up in different cultures all over the world, not just in the Bible? For instance, in 1986, a 12-foot tall bronze sculpture was found in Gulhan, China, dug out of the ground. They dated in about the 4,000 year ago range. And I think that's probably pretty accurate, because this sculpture would have been carved after the worldwide flood. After culture spread across the world, the different civilizations started to develop and form, and the social structures in the cities. And at that point, people were starting to do things like build these sculptures and buildings. Well, this sculpture is very specific. The leaves on this sculpture are very sharp, like they shape like knives, and they come to a knife-shaped point, almost as if they're dangerous. This is a dangerous tree with dangerous leaves. And then nestled in amongst these knives is a fruit, like an apple sort of a fruit. So you have a dangerous fruit on some tree. That's the first kind of clue. Well, this is sort of an interesting, where in the Bible is there a fruit that was dangerous or forbidden? And then there is a human hand reaching toward that fruit. It's got 5 fingers and a thumb and fingernails. It's clearly a human reaching toward a forbidden fruit. And then at the base of the tree, there is a snake coiled around the tree, a very vicious looking snake with its teeth like barred, very, very in danger of striking. So here is a forbidden tree with a forbidden fruit, a human reaching toward it, and a snake there at the tree. Does that sound familiar to anybody? It is literally a depiction of the account of why sin has entered the world. Because mankind reached for forbidden fruit in a real tree that really existed here on earth. An event that brought death and disease and evil into all of the universe and into humanity's life. Our rebellion against God. The one thing the Chinese, the culture that came from the descendants of Noah and moved into the area of China, wanted their children to know was, why is there evil in this world? And they built a 12-foot bronze sculpture so it would never be forgotten. You see, this isn't just storytelling. It's a real account of a real event that really happened, and it shows up not just in the Bible, but in a totally disconnected culture on the other side of the world from where the Bible was written. Because it's true, and it is real history. And we forget it at peril to our own future.